Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Van Dweller, back with more classic Tetris monthly Masters event. No cap November 2025. That's right, no cap, no problem. Level 39 super kill screen is out. We have kept in the crash behavior from the original NES cartridge. And that means level 155 would be crash screen if anybody can do it. And, you know, I actually kind of think it's a little bit possible in this game. This is our first top 16 match of the tournament. It's going to be the orange bracket match in the top 16. One single solitary match is what we are doing tonight. And then I'm eating my pre-Thanksgiving queso mac and cheese. And then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. But that is the plan for tonight. I will not be doing the mac and cheese on stream, but we will be doing the match on stream. So yeah, we have not determined any of our top 8, much less any of our semifinalists. So this will be the first player to make it into the top 8. It's either going to be Bluescuti or Danv, USA versus America. What a rivalry. Let's take a look at our rules. Players, I want to remind you that this is a best of 5, so the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match, okay? Level 18 starts, same pieces re-rolled. And if you have the version of Tetris Gym that has the crash setting, set it to crash, okay? And turn your line cap off. Now, if you don't have the crash setting, then set your line cap to off, or you can actually set it to 155. But we will not be counting any scores past 155 for you or anything like that. So yeah, if you, this is a little advantage. If you have the right Tetris Gym, you could play into the crash and maybe, you know, chase down your opponent who topped out on 154. I don't know. But anyway, crash mode set to crash, line cap off. I really need to reiterate line cap off, because if your level 39 or whatever super kill screen is turned on and we get there in a match, it's going to count. We cannot sit and just replay matches because you didn't do something that you should have done. I'm not going to I'm not going to spoon feed you something you signed up for to resurrect a meme. Anyway, do not get any in-game advice. 1 mind per game. That's it. Do not pause unless the commentator tells you to. If you do experience tech issues, just keep playing. So that might be stuff with OBS or internet or computer. Don't worry about it. Your job is to play Tetris. You keep playing Tetris until I tell you otherwise. And I will shout it to you if you're listening to commentary, or I will type it in big, bold, capital letters in chat. Okay? The winner gets absolutely something. That's a share. Speam, indeed. A share to prize pool, which stands right now at $1,700.00. We are, I don't know, what is this? 85% of the way toward our goal of paying the top 8. $2,000 is that goal. If we get there, we'll pay our top 8. Our prize pools are funded 100% by you, the fans and viewers. You know, there's no sponsors. Nobody would touch this sponsorship with a 10-foot pole. And yeah, that's it. I you know, when I win the lottery, sure, I'll fund all the prize pools for you. No big deal. But until then, it's up to you guys. Use that Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. I'll put it in for the first time. There it is. That'll bring up some links. The first link, the one that says no cap, that is the one. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. The top right-hand corner of the screen, there's a button. It says log in. Click on that. You'll be prompted to log in. You can do it with your existing Twitch, YouTube, Discord, or some other accounts. You do not have to make a separate account for Matcherino. Once you're logged in, look for the button on the right side that says contribute. It's orange. Click on it. It'll open up a little window where you can enter an amount. You hit contribute. It asks you how you want to pay. And you choose your mother's credit card. And then you empty the credit card into the prize pool. And that is how it works. So thank you to everybody who's contributed so far to this prize pool. We're $300 away. Whatever you got kicking around, 1, 5, 20, 100, 500, 7 billion, whatever you got. Elon Musk, you watching? 7 billion prize pool right now. All right, that's how to support the players. To support the channel, use the Matcherino. Use this link, Patreon. Sorry, it's been a few days. Use the patreon.com/monthly Tetris link, and I will put the support command in the chat to bring up some more links. But yeah, go over there, patreon.com/monthly Tetris, where you can make an ongoing pledge of support to keep this channel going, just like the people on the screen have done. Scott Gray, Jane the Window, K9, Tacky, Madelsberger, Corporal Shelby, Junior, Troy, Dan, Kim, M, Rogue, Potato, Cat, Kid, Javin, T, Jason, Sunny. Thank you for your extra level of support, and thank you to everybody else on the slide as well. If you don't like Patreon, that's fine. There are other ways to support us. If you want to make an ongoing pledge, like, sort of like Patreon, you can go to the Streamlabs or PayPal links that are in the chat, and you can do that there as well. One-time links as well. If you want to do a one-time support, that's fine too. On YouTube, you've got super stickers and super chats. You've got channel memberships. You can gift a channel membership on Twitch. On Twitch, you've got bits, subs, gift subs, Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime, gaming subs. Feeling a little slow today. I don't know. Maybe I'm under the weather. Not sure what it is, but it should be a fun one. Anyway, thanks to everybody. And now we will bring you your regularly scheduled program with the long-haired Bluescuti and the long-haired Danv. Players have cut their hair, which is weird because it's winter. So normally, you let your hair go a little bit. But these players, in preparation for winter, have decided to, cut it, I guess. I don't know. All right, but we'll update. Listen, we'll update as many of the avatar little picture things for January, okay? Once a year. I cannot keep up with everybody's fresh, new look or whatever they got going. I can't keep up with it, okay? Be a full-time job just keeping up with these kids' haircuts. All right, we'll get these cameras just right. We'll refresh Danv pants. No, sorry for the extra noise there. All right, Danv is what, 17? Danv is 17. There it is. And while that's coming up, let me just fix. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. Don't let your... Emmy Rue just had a fan gift her 1,000 subs. Someone should do the same here. Yeah. I mean, good luck to that. Maybe I need to wear a low-cut top or something. Would that help? I think it would hurt more than it would help. All right, we'll get these. All right, look at this. We're gonna have rolling. We can actually see the rolling today. We're gonna see the rolling. Amazing. People can pay to cover more up. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty much how that would and should go. You almost forgot to crash. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh no. It's a very colorful bedspread from your old pal Danv. Oh my God, Bluescuti already won. What the heck? All right, so let's get all this sorted. It's top 16. It's nothing to nothing. Let's go. Yeah, if you don't like Patreon, go to Hatreon. But yeah, like 1,000 subs would be impossible, really. Who would they even go to? They would run out of people. All right, players, I'm going to go ahead and put some pieces in the chat. And we'll get this show on the road. Do 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 do. What's up, Laurie? Laurie's over here. Jungle Crook, Sleepy NPC, Super Kai. What is happening? Kid Googleologist. Oh my God. Wait, what happened? Did you, you did the thing. All right, yeah, we're gonna just increment. E8, guys, E8. Just, yeah, increment. Unk. Look at that. Oh my God, you wasted. Oh, look at amazing piece that you guys wasted. E8 Sports. He ate sports. All right, looks like both players are ready. It is game number 1 of our first top 16 match for the month. It is Bluescuti versus Danv. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. On the left side of your screen, it is the boy who broke Tetris, Bluescuti, a 7-time CTM Masters event winner. He's got wins going all the way back to December of 2023. He's the winner of our Lone Star championship, really the reigning winner of our Lone Star championship until and unless we do another one. He had a string of 10 Masters level events in a row, finishing in the finals. 7 overall wins. First player ever to crash the game of NES Tetris, getting to that crash screen. Will he do it again? Well, I don't know. If I knew, I guess I wouldn't ask. That would be weird. But yeah. Anyway, Bluescuti, of course, is here playing Tetris, ranked number 3 in the most recent Premier Pool, a ranking of competitive Tetris and Open and DAS play styles. Find the full rankings over at premierpoll.com. Premier with an E at the end. He is the winner of, I think, like all of the one-day tournaments. Did you win all of them? Yeah, he's won every single one of Pumpy's one-day tournaments, I think, as far as I know. I don't know if he won the one night tournament. Wasn't that Gerald? But the ones that are called one day, he won every single one. He's won a bunch of classic Tetris leagues, 7 of those, Masters event, 1 Lone Star. He is a 3-time CTWC gold bracket player, has never finished outside the top 8. He's got 2 top 4 finishes as well, including this year. He was the runner-up in the Jonas Cup last year, top 8 again this year. Took first in the Jonas Cup team relay event along with Walbant. Yeah, he's won 1 million seasons of Classic Tetris League. And who will remember where they were when he took 4th in Classic Tetris Brawl Winter Games this year? He's also a 4-time Mega Dasters finish, top 4 back-to-back years, was 3rd this year. We had a 3rd place match. And winner of a bunch of regionals, including the one that he organized just so he could win a regional. Can you believe it? 270 for Bluescuti and 267 for Danv. And on the right side of the screen, it is Danv. Anyway, I kid, of course. Danv is a former CTM Masters event winner. Won it back, I want to say, in May of 2023. It was the Faster Masters edition of Classic Tetris Monthly, where it was 200 line sprints, basically starting on level 19, 100 lines of that, 100 lines of 29. And Danv was the winner of that one. He was the winner of CTWC France this year, defeating Mark in the finals, two French people in the finals of the France regional. Also one of the few players to have won a Hopefuls, Futures, Challengers, and Masters. He's also had high finishes in those one-day tournaments, high finishes in Classic Tetris UK. He is a 5-time CTWC gold bracket player, finishing as high as the top 16, which he did in 2022. Went out to the eventual winner of that event, Eric ICX. And randomly traveled to Ohio to play a regional for some reason this year. Don't know why, but made it into the top 8. It's also our intrepid YouTube editor. So if you have any spicy questions about why such and such was not uploaded, literally right now is the time to ask them. Right, Riley's trying to play and win in No Cap November. 446 for Bluescuti, 497 for Danv. It is not the time to ask Danv. It is time to let him play Tetris. WPL doesn't get no respect. Yeah, the Ohio Regional was WPL's championship. It doesn't get no respect. It does get no respect. No, I'm just kidding. You used a double negative. See what I did there? No, it's a good event. It's a really good event. Honestly, it's like one of the best run events out there. I'm a fan. I would like to get out there one of these days, but who can afford to travel, with all this Bidenflation, right? Am I right, guys? Am I right? Anyway, Bluescuti here, B67, B97 for Danv. Yeah. Tetris, Bluescuti, 597, 647 for Danv. So the speed is increased by 50%. The value of Tetris line clear is going up 1,200 points every color change. Now remember, players will be playing this speed until level 29. The speed will double, and that will be it. That is the terminal velocity of this tournament. There is no level 39 super kill screen. Players can play on that 29 speed essentially for as long as they can, and they don't have to think about much of anything until the like level 155 comes in sight, because at that point they have to think about the game crash. That might kill their game, or they might be able to survive it if they've been training. 830 for Danv, 749 for Bluescuti. Of course, Bluescuti has crashed the game at least twice. I don't know. I mean, of course, first did it playing at home, streaming or recording online, and then did it live at Jonas Cup in 2024. And I saw it. I was like standing like right there, hovering. 879 for Bluescuti, 899 for Danv. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to all the U.S. Americans in the chat. 911,000 for Bluescuti, 932 for Danv. Jungle Crook, so clutch, I decided to get the Chinese food today. Oh, so what, will you eat it tomorrow, or is that the plan? Like you're gonna eat old Chinese food? I mean, I guess it's a day old, whatever. Both players have maxed out, and they are 2,000 points apart, 2 lines apart. Yeah, tonight, we went a little bit off plan to have a tradition, which is macaroni and queso. So I go to Torchy's, which is like it wasn't always a chain taco place, but it has become a chain taco place. And they have queso, and I buy the queso and put it in macaroni instead of macaroni and cheese, macaroni and queso. It's great. So it's normally what I bring to Super Bowl parties, but it's become I don't know, kind of a tradition here. We're into the level 29 phase. Both players on level 30, and they are basically one Tetris apart. Tetris is on level 30, worth 37,200. You haven't had like blue box mac and cheese? Oh, like Tetris has not had mac and cheese? That's crazy, because that's like mac and cheese and dino nuggets are like picky eater kid, like gourmet food there, you know? I mean, that's like that's how that starts. B78 for Danv, CO8 for Bluescuti. Bluescuti ahead by 25,000 points, not even a Tetris. What is queso? Queso. It's like a cheese dip. And no, that is going to be a top out. It's like, how like America runs on Dunkin'. Have you heard that? Well, Texas runs on queso. All right, so Danv going to top out, and Bluescuti is good in game number 1. Yeah, it's like hot. It's basically like if you ever had nacho cheese or nachos. Basically what it is, but like a dip. This is actually so long. All right, let me refresh. Okay, yeah, definitely that stream lag. That killed the game for sure. Well, I'll refresh the streams. I'm happy to do it anytime you players ask, but we'll see if that makes a difference. Level 18 monologues now happening on kill screen. Yeah, I mean, so how is mac and queso different than mac and cheese? Is it spicy? Yeah, it's spicy, and it's different. All right, new pieces for the players. AD817C. White queso and pico on linguine noodles is awesome. Oh, that sounds good. Americans, we are weird, aren't we? Hemo. We are weird. Oh, yeah. I know there's subs came in. Let me go ahead and thank some people. Let me do it once the game starts so it goes into, if there's an edited version. I will thank you there. I'll pretend it just happened, right? All right, looks like both players are ready. Let me just check seeds. AD817C. Yes, both players are good. Game number 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And all right, here's where we pretend that I didn't miss them. Cute Pup Jesus, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs granted by you to the monthly Tetris community on Twitch. Lister Ove, Laura3158, Shazabel, Beanieism, and Cat Vinity were the recipients. Thank you so much, Cute Pup Jesus. And Vizamp subbed on Prime, says, hey, Vandy, can you sing a Christmas tune? Listen, it's not even Thanksgiving yet, guys. What are you doing with that Christmas? Okay, just let Thanksgiving happen first, and then, you know, and then maybe. But let's get through Thanksgiving. Anyway, thank Cute Pup Jesus, Vizamp, also Talvit, 16 months, tier 1. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. All right, what is your least favorite Christmas song? And preferably not just like I hate any version of Jingle Bells, but like of like a particular version, like, you know, like what song by whom? Okay. Least favorite Christmas song. Let's go. That way I can be thinking about what song I will sing once it's time. Because why would I sing one that you like, right? You don't want me to hear me ruin one of your favorite songs. You'd rather hear me ruin a song that you don't like. George Michael, Last Christmas. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. That Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. That one I actually do like, but mostly because it was in the UK office, and that's like my favorite TV show of all time. And so I can't separate that song from that show. I don't like many Christmas songs. The only one I like is Ain't No Chimneys in the Projects by Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. 297 for Bluescuti. Tetris for Danv 188. Twisted Sister's rendition of I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. That is bad. All I Want for Christmas Is You annoys me because it's so commercial. I mean, you know, Christmas is like literally like one of the most popular like things on the planet. So it's like, oh, that Christmas song, it's too commercial. I mean, that's Christmas, right? It's like literally one of the most popular things. So like all Christmas songs are part of that, you know? Is that really Bluescuti? Yeah, it is. That's Bluescuti. Oh, Bluescuti kind of, I don't know if that was an early tap or something like that, but made a long bar dependency, fixed it pretty quickly. So, you know, not a lot of harm there. Oh, Danv is digging the unlimited, countless cover versions of Last Christmas. You don't like any Christmas song sung by Karen Carpenter? She was so talented. Oh, Danv, level 18, top out, 290. Scooty was at 503, so he was over 200,000 points back and had 11 lines in hand. So, my goodness. What the heck? So, Scooty's going to go up 2 games tonight. He's got a huge pace, 550 through 100. If you want to play it out a little bit and just kind of see where this goes, maybe till transition you can, but you have won. And no, it doesn't matter. Just play it out. Wow, 550 through 100 is big pacing. Big pacing. Is Karen Carpenter an artist, or are we calling Sabrina Carpenter a Karen? Karen Carpenter is an artist from the 70s. And, you know, basically the 70s. I barely know who Sabrina Carpenter is. I know she's a singer who was on Saturday Night Live. That's all I know. 4 Burns. That was 4 Burns. Okay. New pieces for the players are coming. Yeah, Karen Carpenter, great voice, world-class drummer. Yeah, I agree. Santa Baby. You don't like Santa Baby. I don't like the one where I don't know. There's different people who sing it, and I don't know which person it is that sing it. You know, who sings it, but it's like it's too cutesy. Like Santa Baby. You know, like that. I don't like that one. That's kind of annoying. I know Sue hates the Christmas shoes, but I think it's so bad it's good. All right, both players ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It's too cutesy. Santa cutie. Is that Eartha Kitt? Who did that? Is it? Yeah, if that's it, then I don't like that version of it. Low-key, my least favorite Christmas song rendition is the version of Jingle Bells done by Frank Sinatra. I love Frank Sinatra. I'm a Frank Sinatra fan. I like him. I'll listen to Frank Sinatra all day. I can't stand the version of Jingle Bells that he did. That chorus in the background is so cringy. I don't like it. And I don't know. And then it just is off and annoying. Otherwise, I love Frank Sinatra. All right, Tetris for Danv, 53,000. 92,000 for Bluescuti. The Barbara Streisand Jingle Bells is an all-time fail. Oh, I had no idea. You really like Kevin Bacon's Here It Is Christmas Time? I've never heard that. Regina Phalange was traumatized as a child by a choir. Oh my goodness. I don't know that one. Oh, have we had any contributions to the prize pool lately? None to speak of. 184 for Bluescuti, 147 for Danv here in level 18. And we have had a contribution to the prize pool. It was $10 from our Barro, who said, join Tetris for the non-pros at tnp.tetris.lol. TNP, Tetris non-pro. Tetris.lol. Thank you, Arbaro, for the $10. I was thinking about joining Tetris for the non-pros. That one Bruce Springsteen Santa Claus is coming to town. But they keep playing the live version, and you're not sure if it's a live or the studio version that you like. Yeah, a bit overplayed. $324 for Bluescuti, $285 for Danv. We've really yet to test the limits of the no cap so far. for a second game ending in level 18, first game ending on like level 34. So Carol of the Bells is a banger. Like the one, is it not Mannheim Steamroller. I always forget the name of who it is. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, right? There you go. I always think, whenever I hear that, I always think Mannheim Steamroller. Oh wait, no, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I don't know why I get those two mixed up in my head. It makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. But I do. 379 for Danv, 462 for Bluescuti. Buster Poindexter, is that you, Santa Claus? You don't like that one. Oh, yeah. Phoebe's Christmas song from Friends, of course, is hilarious. For you Friends fans out there, although apparently you can't like Friends in 2025. 553 for Bluescuti, 473 for Danv. What's up, Math Wiz? Why is Danv doing a left well? I don't know. Maybe he got stuck over there for a while and just decided to go with it. Maybe he's just trying to force himself to lock in by making the game look a little different. I don't know. But he's back over on the right well again. Calm down. 607 for Bluescuti through 121, 526 for Danv. Dirty Dan. Oh, going back to that left well again. Little adjusts, and he is set up for it. Long bar in, and he's at 571 through 122. Abagusovs. I don't know how to say your name. There's a Tetris for Bluescuti, 676 into 19. And Dan is in at 619 as well. So double 600K transitions. Abe Agusov says, I have to ask the Americans, what is the deal with ranch dressing? What is the deal with ranch dressing? You're not at a ranch and it's not dressing. I don't understand. 785 for Bluescuti, 723 for Danv. Scooty with a little spire here, a little Vits. It's not the Vits competition. It's no cap November. Wink, wink, asterisk. Danv, yeah, back by really not back at all. I mean, he's back by 5 lines and 15,000 points. I mean, it's pretty much tied at this point. What were the scores of game 1 and game 2? Game 2 was just like an 18 top out. Game 1 was like a level 34 top out. So nothing super notable. Tetris for Danv, 948. And yeah, still basically tied. And there's a Tetris Danv, 978. He's on 24. Reminds me of Frank Caliendo's impression of Seinfeld. I mean, that's probably what I'm doing on some level. I don't know. I mean, but that's what he sounds like. But like, if you were I don't know, if you're a fan of like comedy and the 80s and 90s, man, everybody did that impression, right? Like literally everybody did that. It's like everybody did a Ronald Reagan impression in the 80s. Like everybody had one. Scooty gets left well. Tetris 1.1. Dan is at 1.1 as well, but he's back by 13 lines. Tetris for Dan, B49. That and the Shatner impression. Yeah, I mean, everybody did that. But normally there'd be like one guy who is really good at an impression, then everyone else would do an impression of the guy who did the good impression, right? So that William Shatner would be like, what, Kevin Pollak or something. C89 for Dan V. B87 for Bluescuti. We are into 29. So we'll see what these players are gonna do. What we've often seen in this kind of tournament is players kind of go easy and just try to single and double and then just see if their opponent will top out, and then they can kind of go from there. And they might do that for a while. So a little bit of an undershift there for Bluescuti. Long bar over to the left. A minor problem. Scooty bringing it down. So D38 for Dan V, C40 for Bluescuti. Yeah, Sebi, I do the same kind of thing. Oh no, Dan V's left side. So yeah, kind of an errant shift there. So that is going to be a top out. Dan V, D55. So Bluescuti with a chase down. Needs to get to D56. That is the target. D56 is the chase down. Scooty involved, of course, in one of the most amazing games in CTM and Tetris history. Oh boy. We'll see what he does here. All right, he's bringing it down. The finals of No Cap November last year against Dog with all those multiple rollovers and all that kind of thing. Oh boy, this is not a gimme for Scooty by any means. So let's see what he can do. Will Dan V get new life? And I guess Dan V trying to hope that Bluescuti has the kill screen on accidentally, because well, this would count. And nope, Bluescuti will continue on. Level 39. $8,000 more points to get. And there it is. Bluescuti is good and is going to take this one in a sweep. A little bit of a frustrating set here for Dan V. Would have owned if 39 cap. Yeah, it was really the psychology of limitless Tetris play that really did you in that time, Dan V, I'm sure. But that's true. Scooty, did the chase down to level 40. So really, if you both had continued on, you would have got it. That's it. Proof. So that is going to do it for this match. Thank you, everybody. I was kind of expecting some fireworks. Not going to end up that way. Bluescuti will be advancing to the round of 8. So let's go ahead and report this to our centralized Tetris reporting authority. Thank you, Bluescuti and Dan V. 3-0. Dan, you're a good friend. I just came in. Can you redo for me, please? All right, players, yeah, come back. We're just going to forget that didn't happen. That is it. All right, let's take a look at our top 16 situation. That is it. Bluescuti and Dan V was the first match to be done out of this. So now we have a top 8 player. There he is. Bluescuti will take on eventually the winner of Huff versus Cobra. All right, there's some brackets and stuff being added to the thing. And looks like we're going to have looks like we're going to have 4 matches for you on Saturday so far. Miles versus Neko is a Masters top 16. So that's the teal bracket. That's going to happen. And then we're going to do that whole red and pink top 16 on Saturday. It's going to be Sidnev versus Guafi, Andy versus Tetris Time, and then winner versus winner. So that'll be a semifinalist. And then on Sunday, we are going to do the blue-purple top 16. That will be Akatu versus Knight, Alex T versus Meme, winner versus winner for another semifinalist. So that is what we are doing. How much money is needed for the top 16 to get paid? Well, another $290. That is what we are looking for. Thanks to our borrow for contributing to the prize pool. That got us up to $17.10. And thanks to everybody else who contributed to the prize pool. Thanks to the raid, by the way, Short Sword. That was 10 minutes ago. I'm missing all that stuff. And we'll thank our stream supporters, new followers, QQ, Twitch subs, Squirrel, Talbot, Laura, Shazah, Catvinity, Listero, Beanieism, Vizamp, and 5 of those were gift subs from Cute Pup Jesus. Thank you so much. And then patrons, thank you. Scott Gray, Jane the Window, Canine, Tacky, Madelsberger, Corporal, Shelby Jr., Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue Potato, Caca, Javin T, Jason Sunny. Really appreciate your extra support. Everybody else on the side, thank you so much. You entered the poll and can't end it. I'm sure you're sure I'll do it. I don't even know how to do it. How do you do it? Poll. Does Danv win a single game? That's not a very nice way to do that, actually, but I don't like the way that is done. So don't do it like that if you're gonna do it. Just choose a winner, you know. So no Sooty Sweeps is the winner. And okay, well, that is going to do it for us. Join us on Saturday. I mean, some stuff between now and then might be scheduled, and I don't know, but join the Discord and check the events calendar to get the latest updates. A couple things I wanted to highlight before I go. One is the what? What is the what? Yeah, the 12-day tournament. This is being done by Pumpy and his whole one-day thing. It's the 12 days. So basically, it's one-day tournament meets Classic Tetris level 12. It's going to be done on 12/13/25, which is cool because 12 plus 13 equals 25. So that's pretty good. Go to start.gg/12-day to sign up. And yeah, that should be fun. It's going to be all day here on Monthly Tetris. That day is reserved basically for that tournament. So join us that day. The other thing I want to let you know is that I will be doing guest commentary on December 5th during a charity stream. And you can find the full schedule of this event using the CASP command, CASP. It's a Canadian Association for Suicide Prevention charity fundraiser done by the friend of the channel, Junkyard Dave. I will be doing commentary on December 5th, which should be about 10:30 Eastern time. It's going to be a best of 7 match between 2 speedrunners, Junkyard Dave and Takate. So please, if you want to hear me commentate those people and just kind of like, you know, show up for Vandy, because it would be good to see some friendly, known faces in the chat, join me during that day. So thank you for those of you who will show up. Okay, good. That's going to do it for me. I will see y'all on Saturday. I'm going to go make some queso. I'm going to buy queso and then mix it with macaroni, and I will enjoy it. And I'll let you know how it went in the Vandy channel. Take care, YouTube. Have a great day. Meltem, Jungle Cook, Lori, Dirtblock, Ego Chip, Groper, Wieneman, NPC, Josh. Thanks all for hanging out. F1 Pro, Lord of the Films, everybody else. Take care. Bye-bye. See you Saturday. All right, Twitch. Bye.